I've known some. Until I first met you, I was lonesome. And when you came inside, dear, my heart grew light and this whole world seemed new to me. You're really swell, I have to admit you deserve expressions that really fit you. And so I've racked my brain hoping to explain all the things that you did to me. Amir, Mr. Shane, please let me explain. Amir, Mr. Shane means you're grand. Amir, Mr. Shane, again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land. It means you're the fairest. It means you're the fairest. It means you're the fairest in the land. It means you're the explain. Amir, Mr. Shane means you're grand. Amir, Mr. Shane, again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land.
Greetings from the Andrews sisters. I'm Patty.
I'm Maxine.
And I'm Laverne.
Say Bella, Bella, even Seconder bar. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I've tried to explain. Amir, Mr. Shane, so kiss me, kiss me, kiss me. I say that you will understand.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to The Escape Artist. I'm starting uncharacteristically early tonight. But it's only 2 minutes early, admittedly, but it's still early. It's lovely to have you all here. Hope you're keeping well. Now, is it me, or is this camera really squashed? I've obviously not updated the canvas since I have changed the webcam over, so let me fix that immediately, for fear that it won't... I'll look all squished all night. We couldn't have that, could we? Why don't we try that? Oh, that's much nicer. Hopefully I'm not going to be chopping anything else off. Let me just Humpty-dee up the Humpty-doo, Humpty-da, Humpty-dee. Maybe it is 7.5. This is fine. Let's put that back to 7.5. I'll look a bit wide. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Good evening, y'all. Hope you're well and have had a good weekend. So my weekend, I was supposed to be going to London this weekend, and then London decided that London was going to be on lockdown, more lockdown than Sussex, and suddenly going to London was no, you can't go to London anymore. So okay, so I went and did the shopping instead, and then we went to town, and that was nice. TAMT, by the way, if you all want to come play The Escape Artist this evening. We've got a double bill of The Escape Artist. First question pack from myself. Second question pack is going to be from David J. Bodycomb. Lots to look forward to. We've got 25 in the game so far. I haven't played The Escape Artist for a while. I need to remember if I can remember all the buttons on the stream deck, which is all light over here. Anyway, good evening to you all. Starting a little bit earlier than normal. Tasty Adult Mutant Turtles, that's a good one, Anna said. I think that works. Evening to Ash and to Dogfish and to Cards, Cola to Procyon Contain, Keshi Head, Clive Legend, Lewis T, Brick Bother, Lupine, Jay Turner, Ian Dominic Gaming, Toeboy, Egg Fried Cheese 8, Minky, Milk Like Substance, Score Count, Matt the Ref, We Like Shapes, JPB, Tyson Bain, Pum and Ben, Holgan Mate, Puzzle Dan, Theoria Games, Cetra, Ardenfestra, Huska, David Bodycomb, Samster, Anasep, It's Oatley, Proogs, and Shadowmane, and anyone else who is in the chat who hasn't said anything yet who's watching the stream. It's lovely to have you here, and I hope you are keeping well. So the nights are drawing in, it's getting darker, which means it is red wine season is upon us, which is always very exciting. Everyone loves a bit of red wine season. But yeah, so my weekend has been interesting so far, and I hadn't really planned what I was going to say here, so I'm just sort of whittering on. It'd be nice if we can fill this second row at least. If we got one more player in, then we can get 26 players into the game. That would complete the top row, which would be grand. So we've got 2 games of The Escape Artist this evening. First question pack, as mentioned, is by me. The second question pack is written by Mr. David J. Bodycomb, and should be really good fun. They both should be really good fun, but do come and join the game if you would like to play. TAMT into the public chat is what you need. What else is happening at the moment? Hello, Grafficalo, welcome. You've made up person number 26 and completed that second row, which is lovely. It's not supposed to be fun. Exclamation mark followed by a message into the public chat if you want your avatar to speak. Everything else in this game is whispered to Persephone's Twitch bot. If you've not played before, there are 3 rounds in The Escape Artist. The objective of the game is to escape. In the first round, you need to answer any 5 questions. There are 10 in each round, 10 questions in each round, I should add. You need to answer any 5 questions to escape, and once you've escaped, you are safely through to the next round. Question difficulty is directly connected to how many points each question is worth, from 1 for the easiest question up to 10 for the hardest question. You've also got 3 lives. If you exhaust your lives, or if it becomes mathematically impossible for you to escape the round, i.e. there are fewer questions left than you require in order to escape because you need 5, then you will be eliminated from the game and you take no further part. In round 2, the rules are broadly the same, except you can answer as many questions as you like. You're not frozen out after answering 5. Every question is worth 5 points, and you will have to hit a target. There is a high score that you have to reach. The last round is very different, and I will explain when we get there. The thing you need to remember for this round, though, is that you need 5 out of 10 questions, up to 5, Once you have answered 5 correctly, you are frozen out of the round and take no further part in the round, but you are through to round 2. And you cannot get more than 3 wrong. If you're more than 2 wrong, I suppose. If you get 3 wrong, then you are eliminated from the game. We will give this a couple more minutes for people to come and join. We've just had Map the Ref and Now Cut That Out. Come join the game. Welcome. Now Cut That Out, and anyone, not specifically to Now Cut That Out, but particularly to Now Cut That Out, if you want to come and join the Discord server, Now Cut That Out, I've got your name on the leaderboard immortalised for all time because you won something. Might have been the Purge. Let me go and have a look. But I can't at you. No, it was the Escape Artist. You won episode 3 of the Escape Artist. So if you come and join the server, then you'll be immortalised there forever. And anyone else who wants to come and join the server as well, you would be most welcome. Do come and join us. Immortality, I know it's great. Well, I say it's great. It might not be great because the longer you live, the closer you approach. The closer the probability of you getting stuck somewhere approaches 1. So if you take it onto a long enough timeline, you know, when the sun finally engulfs the earth and whatnot, then you'll be stuck like between a meteor or something if you're immortal and can't die. Headphones cut and part of the rules. Don't worry, Prost Young Tain, it's fairly straightforward. Answer the questions right is the long and short of it. Oh yes, there's things going on in the Discord later on, so that's another reason to join the Discord. Matt is going to be hosting what looks to be The Wall and then The Cube, the latest episodes, newest episodes of The Wall and The Cube, over in the server after the stream. So do go and join there, and you can have a watch along with our friend Matt over there. Very philosophical banter. Well, you know, I'm a very deep person, David J. Bodicum. I'm very deep, don't you know? So deep, I'm going to have to go and get some more wine in a minute. Not Prosecco, we've got plenty of red wine tonight. This is running out. This will not do for this game, I have a feeling. But that's the Black Shiraz, so now I need to switch to 19 Crimes, for which I've got another glass, so I'm just going to go get that. So hold fire. Because Meg's had a case of pouring more wine than she was in any position to drink, or in any position that she thought she was going to drink. So she poured this into a fresh glass, which is a different wine, and I'm now going to top it up. So this is 19 Crimes of the wine, and it's very nice, and it's on offer in Tesco at the moment. It's like £7 a bottle, normally like £9.50. So yeah, that's all good. What's the 20th crime? I don't know what the 20th crime is, but it's named after people who got sent down to Australia for crimes what they committed, and then they founded a distillery or something down there. I don't know. It's really nice. Whatever it is, it's really nice. Nostrovie. You're astonishingly good health. Oh, it's got a different kick to the one I've just been drinking. It's much deeper. Welcome, Serial Quizzer, SW Yellowtail, ABME208. Welcome to the game. 51 people watching. Woohoo! 50. Lovely. I don't know how I'm feeling. I'm feeling a little bit sort of merry tonight. I maybe started drinking a little earlier than I normally do on a Saturday. So it'll be a nice jolly session of Quiz Prison this evening, maybe. Anyway, we have got 31 players in the game, which is fantastic. 51 in the audience in total. I think we're going to get this game underway. I'm always merry and cheerful, yeah, but a sort of alcohol-induced merryism, Matt. Maybe I'm just feeling a bit, ooh, you know, a bit happy, a bit jolly, a bit, you know, a bit how's your father, a bit, you know. I'll give you another minute to join if you want to come and play the game, and then we are going to start game number 1 of the Escape Artist. Right away, we're having 2 games tonight. First question pack is written by yours truly. The second question pack is written by our friend David J. Bodicum, to whom we are very, very grateful. So, David, if you wanted to come and join this game, you can't really join the second one. So if you want to come into the quiz prison, David, you want to see how you get on. Last time we played, I wasn't even hosting. It was Ash the Best last time we played this game. Ash hosted, and there were no winners. Nobody escaped. Better to abstain than get wrong. What's happening? Fun and burn. Any penalty for abstaining? Oh, for abstaining on the game, or abstaining from drinking. I don't know where we are now. Silent drunk. Nobody escaped Ash's prison. Dino because yes, no, it is. Very good, David. Very good. No problem. Well, it's lovely to have you here. Thank you for popping along all the same. Hopefully the kids will settle down before too long. No penalty for abstaining in this, so of course you don't get the points for it. I will go through the rounds again in more detail. Right, I think that's enough time. We have got 31 players. I'm going to count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's lock you in. Let's play the escape artist. Round 1 is called Initiate. The idea of this round is that you have to answer 5 questions correctly, 5 out of 10. Once you have answered 5 questions, you are escaped from the round and you take no further part in it, but you will go through to round 2. As you can see over in the top left hand corner, the question values are given there. That is the order the questions will be asked in. So you can see this first question is going to be worth 9 points. But of course, the points you get for the question are directly tied to the difficulty of the question. And those lives are a factor. So if you lose 3 lives, you are eliminated and you are out of the game. If you fail to answer 5 questions before we get to the end, you are eliminated and out the game. If you put yourself in a position whereby you can no longer escape, you are eliminated and out the game, i.e. if you need to answer 5 questions but there are only 4 questions remaining, then you would be eliminated from the game. To answer questions, you simply whisper your answer to Persephone's Twitch bot. This is not multiple choice. You need to whisper the whole answer, and everything is done in whispers. You don't need to type anything in public chat unless you want your avatar to speak. If you do so, it won't be processed and your message will be deleted by a moderator. So you'll get different colours at different points of the game. What you want is a dark blue colour. That means you have answered 5 questions correctly. But bear in mind, the points will carry over into the next round. And so if you only get a minimal score here, you're going to have a harder time later on. But you could burn some lives by attempting and getting wrong the harder questions. Long and short of it is, you need to answer 5 questions correctly in order to escape. There is no penalty for abstaining, but if you do not answer 5 or you cannot escape, then you will be eliminated? Or even eliminated? One of those. Right. I think most of us here have played before anyway, and if not, you will pick up the rules very quickly, and I hope I've explained them reasonably clearly there. Round 1 is Initiate. Question number 1 is going to be worth 9 points. At the ready, you want your keyboards. I don't know why I'm talking like Yoda. Keep your eye on the chat as ever with this game, because the questions will be live in chat, and when they are in the chat, the question is live. They may appear in chat a few seconds before they appear on the screen if you have some latency. Very best of luck to all of you in this first game of the Escape Artist. Round 1 is Initiate. Question number 1 is worth 9 points. Fingers on buzzers. Here it is. Prior to Russia in 2018, which was the last European country to host the men's FIFA World Cup? If you don't know, you can abstain. No pressure to answer at this early stage, but it is worth 9 points. But it will cost you a life if you get it wrong. 16 players have attempted this question. Let's have a look and see what the correct answer was and how many of you got it right. The answer was Germany. Germany in 2006. France had previously hosted the World Cup in 1998. In between, in 2002, I believe it was... I want to say Brazil, actually. I believe it was Brazil. France were 1998, Germany were 2006, South Africa 2010, some other country in 2014, Russia, no, Japan and South Korea, maybe? I don't know. Someone will tell me in the chat, I'm sure. Brig, Tyson Bain, Puzzle Dan, Brazil, last time I checked, was not in Europe. Let's go to a camera pan. Matt the Ref getting a sport ball question wrong here, going for France. Yellowtail going for Brazil, Drahuska going for France, and We Like Shakes going for Brazil. Yes, you've got to read the question. It's a European country we're after. Brazil is in South America. So that means, I haven't played this game for ages, need to reassert myself as to where my debugging things are. And let's bring the console up as well so I can see things over there. Tyson Bain, Brig, We Like Shakes, Puzzle Dan, Drahuska, Matt the Ref, and Yellowtail. You're all incorrect, which means you're going to lose a life. Everyone else has got yourself 9 points. Let's light you up. Fingers on buzzers then. Everyone else is back in. This is the hardest question, theoretically, of the round. It's worth 10 points. Fingers on buzzers. Here's question 2. Which country shares a border with South Africa, Botswana, and Angola? There's 10 points. No shame on you if you choose not to answer this one. It is a tricky question. Few people are having a go, though. 9 players in total, not many. Those little pips on the side that you might be able to see indicate how many questions you have gotten right and how many more you need. 9 players having a go. Holcomate, Scorecount, Dogfish, Car, We Like Shakes, Proogs, Totally, Cetra, and ABME. All attempting this question for 10 points. Let's have a look at the answer and see who got it right and who got it wrong. It's Namibia. A couple of people saying Zimbabwe. You're very close. Zimbabwe's the other side. So if you've got South Africa, you've then got Botswana and Angola are sort of up here. Zimbabwe is this side. The answer we're after Namibia, or if you're Donald Trump, Nambia over here on this side. Well done to Holgamate, Dogfish, and It's Oatly for getting that one right, getting 10 points. As for score count, Car the 7th, We Like Shapes, Prugs, Cetra, and ABME going for either Zimbabwe or Lesotho or Mozambique. Unfortunately, not the correct answer. You are going to lose a life. Let's light you up. Moving on to question 3. This one's worth 5 points, so the difficulty should get a bit easier. I'm expecting to see a few more people answering, though not necessarily. Most people have still got plenty to play for. You're aiming for 5 correct answers. Here comes question number 3. Fingers on buzzers, here we go. Who wrote the oratorio Messiah? 5 points. Lots of people answering here. 20 out of 31 having a go at this one. Quite a well-attended question. Let's have a look at the answer and see who got it right, who got it wrong. Handel, George Frederick Handel, GF Handel. Everyone who attempted that one getting it right, which is lovely to see, getting yourself your 5 points. Well played, nothing else to report there. Let's go on to question number 4. Let's light you up. So at this point, lots of people have got 2. No one is yet 1 away. No one is down to their last life. No one has to panic and get all of the remaining questions right. So plenty of time to play with. Let's go on to question number 4. This is worth 1 point, the easiest question of the lot in theory. Here comes the question. The current coronavirus sweeping the world is COVID what? It's worth a single point. So not everyone attempting that. The people leaving that one out curiously, they're people who have already got at least 1 correct. So they're thinking, I don't need to take this 1 point. I'm going to go for more points later on, which is a sensible strategy if you've already got points in the bag. But 21 out of 31 players attempting this one. I'm hoping everyone's got this one right. Correct answer was 19. Yes, COVID-19 is the current coronavirus sweeping the world. Everyone who attempted that one getting a point there. Let's light you back up. On we go to question number 5. This one is worth 4 points if you can give me a correct answer. We Like Shapes is the only player with 1 life left, so I'm just going to flash We Like Shapes right there. Another incorrect answer, We Like Shapes, will immediately eliminate you from the game, so do tread carefully, but you must get another 4 in order to survive. Fingers on buzzers, this question is worth 4 points. Here it comes. What mode of transport was Budgie from the TV show of the same name? A lot of early answers on this one. A few more coming in now. 17 out of 31 attempting this 4-point question right here. Hoping if you answered that, then you know exactly what is going on. Let's have a look and see what the correct answer was. It was a helicopter, or a little helicopter. Budgie the little helicopter. Not everyone getting this one right. Ardenfett's going for cab, Grafficala going for plane, J Turner going for airplane, Puzzle Dan going for train. Let's go to a pan because I can. Tyson Bain going for bus. Everybody else going for helicopter, which is the right answer. Helicopter or a little helicopter. So well done if you got that. You've got yourself 4 points. Let's light you up. So at this point, we've got some interesting array of light. So if you're 1 away, you've got light blue, lupine, and Car the 7th are just 1 question away from escape at this point. A reminder, at this point, every life that you have intact at the end of the round will give you a bonus point. So Car the 7th currently stood on 2 bonus points, lupine on 3 bonus points if they escape on the next question. If you require all of them, nobody yet. We'll come to that in a minute. If you're on your last life, a couple of people, Tyson Bain, Puzzle Dan, We Like Shapes. Another incorrect answer will immediately eliminate you from the game, so do tread carefully. This is question number 6, and it is worth 6 points as well. Fingers on buzzers, best of luck. Here it comes. Born in Wyoming in 1912, which American painter is noted for his works The Deep, Blue Poles, and Mural on Indian Red Ground? It's a 6-pointer. Few people having a go. Not many, just 8 players attempting this. Holgamate, Anisep, Serial Quizzes, Samster, Score Count, Dogfish, Pro Contain, and Ash all attempting this question. Let's have a look and see what the answer is and what you're said. It's Pollock, or Jackson Pollock was the answer we were after there. Just Anisep getting that one wrong, going for Ansel Adams. Everyone else who attempted that one getting the right answer. Well played, you've got yourself your 6 points. Lots of lights getting lit up on the side here. Let's light you back up and see where we stand. So a few more lights coming into play at this point. If you're one away, still 3 players. No one escaped as of yet, but you have still got 4 questions in which to do it, one of which is worth 2, one of which is worth 3 points. Lupine, Card the 7th, and Procyon Catane. One more question will escape you from the round, and once you escape, you can no longer answer questions in this round. So pick the question you want to answer carefully. You could wait until that last question, which is only worth 3 points, or you could go for one of the higher difficulties, or indeed the next one, which is worth 2. If you require all of them, you've gone that rather alarming shade of orange, Tyson Bain, Puzzle Dan, Cetra, Theory of Game, Jay Turner, Drahuska, Yellowtail. This means you must answer all remaining questions, otherwise it will be mathematically impossible for you to escape and you will be eliminated. And likewise, if you're on your last life, Puzzle Dan, Tyson Bain, and We Like Shapes. Double jeopardy here, if you like, for Tyson Bain and Puzzle Dan, because they not only need to get all the questions right, but they've only got 1 life in which to do it. Good luck to all of you. Question number 7 is worth 2 points. Here it is. Jazz, Granny Smith, Ambrosia and Gala are all types of which fruit? Few people not answering there. 24 in total, 24 out of 31 attempting this one. Let's have a look and see what you said and what the answer was. It's an apple. Cetra going for pear. The only player to give me an incorrect answer there. Unfortunately, that is not the right answer, Cetra. Did Matt go in the wrong box? Whoops, Matt. Lupine. The Lupine one becomes the first player to escape with all 3 lives intact, escaping on that nice, easier question there, the 2-pointer, and escaping with 21 points. Well done, Lupine. You will be going through to round 2, and we will see you there. Unfortunately, Drahuska, who didn't give an answer, and Cetra, who gave the answer wrong, it is now mathematically impossible for you to escape. So, with deepest regret, I'm afraid it is the end of the road, and it's lights out. Cetra and Drahuska get lost from the game. Sadly, hopefully we will see them in game number 2. If you want away now, quite a few people. Clive, Holgamate, Carr, Procyon, Keshi, Ash, Proogs, Ian Dominic Gaming and Matt the Ref, you're all 1 away from escaping. Any of the next 3 questions will see you good. If you require all of them, Tyson, Puzzle Dan, Theory of Game, Jay Turner and Yellowtail, you've got to answer all 3 of the next questions correctly in order to escape. If you're on your last life, still just the 3, We Like Shapes, Tyson Bain and Puzzle Dan, then you must tread carefully. If you lose another life, you will be out the game. Question number 8 is worth 8 points. Good luck to you all. Here is the question. Death of which English king in January 1066 triggered the Norman conquest? 8 points. (13 out of 28 players who remained attempting this question. Let's have a look and see what the answer was and what you said. It's Edward the Confessor. It was specifically Edward the Confessor I was after. I wasn't inclined to accept Edward and Pum and Ben. It certainly wasn't Edward the Fifth, even if I was going to accept Edward. It was Edward the 0th, because Edward the First was Edward Longshanks, who came a little bit later on. Let's have a look. Samps giving me a right answer there. Tyson Banger for Harold. Score King for John. Dogfish correct. Carr correct and escaping. Procyon going for William the Conqueror. He was the king who conquered, but he wasn't the one who died in January. Mickey going for George. It's Otley going for Harold. Harold was the other side of the battle in the against the Norman conquest. William, again, the guy who conquered Edward V. The right name, but the wrong king. William the Conqueror, incorrect. Edward the Confessor, correct. And Charles I, incorrect. So, a little bit of a bloodbath there. Quite a few wrong answers, and we're going to be losing 5 people at the end of this round, despite Carr joining Lupine and escaping. Theory of Game, it is now impossible for you to escape. Tyson Bain, Puzzle Dan, you have exhausted your lives. Jay Turner and Yellowtail, it is impossible for you to escape with wrong answers being given there. So unfortunately for you 5, it is the end of the road, and it's lights out. So, 2 questions remaining, one worth 7 points, one worth 3 points. If you want away, we'll light you blue and we'll flash you up now. Most of you at this point, probably just over half, won away. There are 22 players remaining, 2 of you have escaped. If you require all, or both in this case, we'll flash you now. You're the orange players, you require both of these questions, the 7 point and the 3 point. And if you're on your last life, just the 2 of you, we like shapes and score count. Tread carefully. You do need both of them, but you've only got 1 life left. Good luck to you all. Question number 9 is worth 7 points. Here it comes. The traditional US and UK gift is porcelain. The modern gift is platinum. Which wedding anniversary am I referring to? (16 out of 22 attempting this one, just 6 players abstaining. Let's have a look and see what the answer was and what you said. It's the 20th. The 20th, yes. I double checked this one. You wouldn't think it, but yes, platinum is the modern 20th anniversary gift, but the traditional one is porcelain, both the UK and the US. 40, 60th, 75, 30, 80, 10th, 35, 10, 25. Let's go to a pan so we can see what Matt said. 60, 40th, 70, 60. Lots of incorrect answers there, being given 13 incorrect answers in total. But a few people give me the right answer, which was 20 or 20th. Unfortunately, we're going to lose 9 players after this. We like shapes, it's impossible for you to escape. Score count, you've exhausted your lives. Brig, it's impossible for you to escape. Anasep, impossible to escape. For everyone else here, impossible to escape. Pum and Ben, it's totally Gruffy Serial Quizzer, and ABME. It is impossible for all of you to escape. So though Procyon Contain joins Car and Lupine in escaping, for you 9, I'm afraid it is the end of the road. And it's lights out. Just 12 players remain. And of those 12... hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... Sorry, 12 players have not escaped. 3 players have escaped, Car, Procyon and Lupine. 12 players are still left in and must all get this question right in order to escape. It's only a 3-pointer, so I'm hoping most of them are hoping that they're going to get through. We will find out. Very good luck to you all. Question number 10 is worth 3 points. If you need an answer, you need to give it now. Here's the question. Portrayed by Jack Nicholson, Jack Torrance is the main character in which Stephen King film adaptation? Looks like everybody who is still in has given us an answer, which is lovely to see. Let's see, did they all get the right answer? The answer was... It was The Shining. Ian Dominic Gaming going for it. Matt going for something else because I've pressed the wrong camera pan and it's all the way over there. What did you say, Matt? Let's have a look. Also saying it, yes, Ian Dominic Gaming and Matt the Ref both saying it. Everyone else gave me the correct answer, which was Shining or The Shining. So, well played if you have escaped on that, but unfortunately Matt and Ian Dominic Gaming at the last hurdle in the first round. I'm afraid you've tripped up. It's the end of the road, and it's lights out. Which means 31 is reduced to just 13 after round 1. Clive, Holgamate, Samster, Lupine, Dogfish, Car, Procyon, Keshi, Ash, Prugs, 8 Minky, Ardenfett, and now cut that out. Congratulations, you are all safely through to round 2. For every life that you have remaining at this point, we will give you a bonus point. We're going to go on to round 2, and we will see you there. Which button do I press? Is it end round? It's probably end round. That seems about right. Let's go to round 2. Yes, disabling the debris certainly makes everything a lot faster. Round 2 is sustain. In this round, you must sustain the points that you have accrued in the first round. There are once again 10 questions. Every question is now worth a flat rate of 5 points. Your lives have been reset. For every life you have remaining at the end of the round, we will give you a bonus 2 points. In order to escape this round, you must hit the target. The target has been set at 49. This is calculated by the highest scoring player plus 15. That's you, Samster, 34 plus 15. This means that even the highest scoring player must at least answer 3 questions correctly. Lower scoring players, all of you can theoretically escape, but as before, if it becomes mathematically impossible for you to escape, you will immediately be eliminated. Likewise, if you exhaust all of your lives, you will be immediately eliminated. Prues needs 9 out of 10. I'm not sure he does. I think he maybe needs 8. I thought the logic was such that the most you would absolutely need is 8. 7 even. 7 to 35 plus 16 is 40 is 51. Yeah, so 7. 7 would do for Proves to get out. To not. Sorry, my bad. That's Ash's thing. Get out. Go and check out Outright. Enough for Proves to escape, but he is the player at the disadvantage at the moment. Unlike with round 1, once you have escaped, you may continue to answer questions. You still get 5 points for every question you answer correctly, even after you've escaped. However, you can still be eliminated after you've escaped, and those lives will still continue to tick down. So once you've escaped, you might want to rest on your laurels, or you might want to take a bit of a gamble, risk the lives you have remaining, and try and accrue some more points, because those points are going to be very, very important come round 3. Round 2 is sustain. Every question is worth 5 points. The target is 49. The very best of luck to all 13 of you. Here comes question number 1. In the USA, MA is the abbreviation of which state? (11 out of 13 attempting this, just Car and Keshi sitting this question out. Let's have a look at the answer. It's Massachusetts. I thought a couple of people might go for Maine, perhaps, but Ash and Proog's getting an incorrect answer, going for Montana there. Everyone else getting correct and getting 5 points. Well played. Let's light you back up. On we go to question number 2 then. Fingers on buzzers, here it comes. In England, Ofsted is the Office of Standards in what field? So everyone attempted. All 13 players have attempted this question. Let's have a look and see what the answer was and what yours said. It's education. Procyon Contain go for education, children's skills, service skills. The full answer, Ofsted actually stands for Office of Standards for. That is the full correct answer. The options that you could have had. Just give me a second to look at the full answers, which I don't compile anywhere, because why don't I do that? I've only got the actual correct answer, which now was education. But the options were education, children's services. Basically, Procyon Contain has given me the full answer, which means he's correct, which means I'm going to justify that. I thought everything was into the spell checker. Yeah, you can be a bit more generic than that, but I can condone that, Procyon Contain. That's fine with me. I did look at it. Yeah, it's the Office for Standards of Education, Children's Services, and something else that I forget. But yeah, Procyon Contain has given me a rather full answer there. I don't think it needs to be quite that detailed, if I'm being completely honest. Education, teaching would also have been fine. 8 Mickey going for Theodore, which is not the correct answer. Samster saying skulls, but it's got through the spell checker. We need to pay a bit more attention in Skull there, Samster. That's quite funny. 8 Mickey getting the wrong answer, but everyone else attempting it and getting it right. Let's light you back up. If you want away, just Samster now. Samster is now just one question away from escaping, and of course he can then continue to answer questions once he has. A couple of people have lost a life, Ash, Proos and 8 Minky, but nothing to worry about yet. We've still got quite a few questions left. Here comes question number 3. Brendan Urie is the man behind which solo band? Clue is in the question if you know who he is. Seven out of 13. Just over half attempting this one. Not quite as many. Let's have a look and see what you said. Panic at the Disco. Well done if you got that. Gorillaz, not the right answer. I'm afraid, Kai, you're going to lose a life on that one. Yes, Panic at the Disco. It started out as a rock band with a few people, and then they all broke off into different directions and ended up with just Brandon Urie, who now does all the parts. He writes the theme tune and sings the theme tune, plays the drums and all the instruments. Panic at the Disco is the right answer. Well done if you got that. 5 points. Let's light you back up. Samster has become the first person to escape round 2. Very well done, Samster. You are safely through to round 2, providing you can keep those lives. Remember, for every life you've got left at the end of this round, you get a bonus 2 points. But you can expend them if you like, if you want to attempt to increase that score. A couple of people now one away from escaping. Dogfish and Procyon Contain just a couple of points off that threshold, but do need another correct answer. Get ready, everybody. Here comes question number 4. Other than the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center, which building was attacked and damaged in a terrorist attack on September 11th, 2001? 10 out of 13. 3 players sitting this one out, including Samster by the looks of it. He's escaped, not choosing to answer this one. Let's have a look and see what the correct answer was and what you said. It was the Pentagon. Yes, it was the Pentagon. I'm not going to go into details from this, but this is one of the earlier childhood memories I have of a big news story. Not the earliest. There was one that came before it, but yeah, big news story. I'm sure most of us remember where we were if we were around at that point on 9/11, but the Pentagon was the correct answer. I'm not quite sure where to go from there, other than to say Dogfish and Procyon Contain have joined Samster in escaping. Congratulations to you 3. Remember, you can continue to answer questions. 2 points for every life you've got left at the end of this round. Let's light you back up. Yeah, I've been to an after-school club. I was in year 8 at the time. I've been to an after-school club, and my Uncle Richard was picking us up, because my cousin was doing it as well. Picked us up and he told us. Now, I don't recall at the time thinking why it was a big deal. I thought, oh, things get bombed all the time, don't they? I think was probably the train of thought I went through in my mind. Thank you very much for that follow there, Dave 311. Let me go to the other window and I can see. Yeah, Dave 311. Lovely to have you here. Welcome to the game. Stick around for game number 2 in a little while. So yeah, I remember being in the car and he said there's been this terrorist attack, and I didn't remember it being a big deal until the next day and doing a paper round, and every single one of the papers had this as the front cover, and it was all they could talk about. And I thought, oh, this might be quite big. But yeah, I would have been, what, 12, 13? Maybe just 13, I think. So I would have been in maybe I was year 9. Year 9 I would have been. But yeah, earliest memory of a big news story that I remember, and I'm probably not the only one in chat who remembers this, is the death of Princess Diana. I was just thinking, is that a question later? And it's not. No, it's the death of Princess Diana. Was the first one I remembered when I was 8, nearly 9, or just 9. That is my earliest big news story. It's a good conversation starter, actually. What is your earliest memory of a big news story that you remember happening? And it gives you a good idea of how old people are, depending on what they say. Anyway, having a little sidetrack and a nice chat and everyone's friends. But let's go on to the next one. If you're one away, Holgamate, you require 1 more question in order to escape this round. There are still 6 questions in this round, so don't panic if you're there yet. Everyone has still got at least 2 lives. Dogfish, Samster and Procyon have already escaped, but can continue to answer. Best of luck to all of you. Here comes question number 5. Goneril, Reagan and Cordelia are the daughters of which Shakespeare character? Nine out of 13 attempting this question, including 2 of the escape players as well. Let's have a look and see what you said and what the correct answer was. King Lear, yes, Lear. They are the daughters of the eponymous character in King Lear. Well played. Let's light you back up and see what's going on. No more escapists on this round. Samster, Dogfish and Procyon remaining the only 3 players to escape. However, we've got quite a few who are now 1 away. Clive, Holgamate, Lupine and now Cut That Out are all just 1 away from escaping. Everyone has still got at least 2 lives. Let's go on to question number 6. Here it comes. Not titular, eponymous. Quite right. Quite right, etc. Michael DeSanta, Trevor Phillips and Franklin Clinton are the protagonists in which video game? Ten out of 13, just 3 people sitting this question out, including Dogfish, Car, and someone else who went out before I could see who it was. But the person over there next to 8 Minky. Let's have a look and see what the answer was. GTA 5 is the answer. Grand Theft Auto 5 I will accept. GTA I will not accept. Samster, looking at you in particular on this one, because there are a number of games in the GTA series and a number of different main characters. Yes, it's number 5. Procyon, Contain and Keshi, that has been flagged as incorrect, mainly because you've not put a space, but I can see what you are getting at there. So those answers I will condone. I let Grand Theft Auto go through, but not GTA. Yes, because GTA stands for Grand Theft Auto Yellowtail. And that was one of the alternate answers. GTA on its own, there are a number of games in the GTA series. Grand Theft Auto, no number. I see what you mean now, Sam. It's a good point. Yeah, Ardenfett shouldn't have got that one right. Based on that, then, and the fact that Samster said it's 5. Yeah, I'm seeing what you mean now. I shouldn't really accept that from Ardenfett. Can I modify the score after the fact? Let me have a quick look. Bear with me 1 second. I can do. What I'm going to do first is condone Keshi's and Procyon's answers because they have included the 5. So there's Keshi's 5 and Procyon's 5. And with that, Procyon is back to escaping. Hey, baby. I don't know if that only counts for round 3, and I don't want to break it. I think it does only count for round 3. So based on that... yeah, I do need a do not accept for cases like that. You're right, Lupine. I hadn't thought I'd needed one, and this is the inciting incident that is making me think I need a uncondone, if you like, or reject. That's what I'm thinking, Brig. On this occasion, I'm just going to accept Samster's answer. In fairness to Samster, he did put it's 5 into the chat. Possibly before the answers came up. So on this occasion, I am going to accept that answer in the interest of fair play and just keeping this even and above board. But yes, Grand Theft Auto 5 would have got through the spell checker because Grand Theft Auto is a bigger string, whereas GTA is a short enough string that it wouldn't have flagged on the spell checker without the 5. So Samson, I'm giving you some points there, and Ardenfetz, I'm letting you off on that one. But you're quite right. Can someone make a note in the internal issues that I do need to add an uncondone effectively for situations like this? It shouldn't take me too long to do, but happy ending, everyone getting points there. Let's light you up and reset the podiums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players have now escaped. I don't know why I counted them because it says it at the bottom of the screen there. Well done to you. We will see you in round 3, but remember you can continue to answer questions. 2 points for every life you have remaining at the end, though you don't have to if you want away. Keshi and 8 Minky, one more question will escape you from this round. Ardenfetz and Ash, you don't have to answer all of them, but you have to answer more than one of them. As for Proogs, I'm going to flash you all the same Proogs, so to speak. You need to answer all 3 of the remaining questions. Sorry, all 4 of the remaining questions, 7, 8, 9 and 10. All 4 of them if you... yes, squeaky bum time indeed, Proogs. You need to get all 4 of these, otherwise you'll be eliminated from the game. Good luck to all of you. Here comes question number 7. The television series QI was created and co-produced by which TV and radio producer? Just 5 players attempting this one. Clive, Holgamate, Lupine, Procyon, and Proogs all having a go at this one. Let's have a look and see what the correct answer was. It was John Lloyd, or Lloyd, not Stephen Fry, Holgamate. He was the first host. He may have been on the production panel, though I don't think he was, but the answer we were after there was John Lloyd. Well done if you got that one right. Let's light you back up. Proogs is clinging to life. Still needs to answer all 3 of the remaining questions, but is still going for now. If you want away, still Keshi and 8 Minky need to answer both of these. If you're dark blue, you've already escaped, but remember you can continue to answer questions. 2 points for every life you've got left at the end. And yes, worth a guess if you're already free there, Holgamate. Worth having a punt at it. Could be worth an extra 5 points rather than just costing you 2. It's a good gamble to make. He has been on the show. He was on the 99th Hypothetical edition, which is a good show. Good episode. On we go. Question number 8. Fingers on buzzers. Here it comes. During his final NBA game in April 2003, for which basketball team did Michael Jordan play? A lot of answers coming in on this one. More than I would have expected. Just Ash and Clive sitting this one out. 11 out of 13 having a go. Let's look at the answer and let's see what you said. It was the Washington Wizards. Washington Wizards are going through there. Dogfish saying Washington. I don't know that Washington is enough for me. Wizards would have been enough. 1 right, 2 wrong. Wizards would have been enough, Dogfish, but I don't think Washington is. That's my view on the subject there. Wizards correct. Chicago Bulls was the original name of it, Keshi Head. It was originally the Chicago Bulls, but at the time of the game... go on, Matt. Go and do a VAR check on Washington. My inclination is not to accept that for the same reason I'm not accepting Chicago Bulls from either Keshi Head or Ardenfets. That was the original name of the team, but not the name at the time. Washington Wizards, San Francisco, worth a pun, and likewise now cut that out going for Washington Wizards. Yeah, Chicago you could say is the trap answer. It was originally called that. I'm just going to wait for Matt to see if he can do some research on whether Washington is an accepted colloquialism, an accepted term of this team. I know the Wizards certainly is. Oh, were the Bulls a different team entirely? I was reading earlier on. It seemed to me that Chicago Bulls was the name they were founded under. Oh, okay. I stand corrected. Fine. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe I misread the Wikipedia article. I thought that they were founded under a different name. Washington Bullets was another one, but there was. I'm going to check this. Purely because I'm curious, not because of any sense of condoning, but just for my own benefit. According to Wikipedia, Washington Wizards... Oh, Chicago Packers. Chicago Packers is what they were founded under. And then became Bullets and then Wizards later on, yeah. Waiting for Matt to come back. Washington only has the Wizards, so that could be considered acceptable. As in the only team for Washington is the Wizards, so that could be considered acceptable. Bullets became the Wizards in the 80s. This is tricky. This is tricky for me. I'm inclined to... So, because the team name is the Washington Wizards, who are shortened to the Wizards. They're not shortened to Washington. And it doesn't say in which city. To try to say... I am going to say... Go on then. I'll let you have that one, Dogfish. I will let that one go. Yeah, I'll give you that one. I've accepted Wizards. I can accept Washington. There we go. That's my feeling on it. Ultimately, I'm still not entirely sure that Chicago Bulls certainly not accepting. Let's light you back up. Before we do that though, yeah, Proogs, it's now impossible for you to escape. We've been focusing on so much else doing this. We should have been focusing on the farewell ceremony. Proogs, it's been lovely having you, but unfortunately it is now impossible for you to escape. So for you it is the end of the road, and it's lights out. All those points, off they go. 2 questions remaining in this round. If you want away, Keshi and Carr. Keshi's been one away for a little while now, I think. But yes, you must answer one of the next 2 questions correctly. Ash and Arden Fetz, you've got to get both of them. Nobody's down to their last life yet, so I don't need to do a third flash. Good luck to all of you. Here comes question number 9. In which film does Robin Williams play an English teacher named John Keating? $11 out of 12 having a go at this one. Just Lupine sitting this one out, happy with his 59 points. Let's have a look at the answer and let's see what you said. Step Poet Society, not Goodwill Hunting, Keshi, not Rain Man Car. Step Poet Society was the answer we wanted there. Well done if you got that one right. We're not losing anyone in this round, so everyone is still alive. Let's light you back up. So, 4 players, Carr, Keshi, Ash and Ardenfett must all answer this one correctly. Everybody else has already escaped and is just looking to increase their scores. You 4 must answer this one correctly in order to escape, otherwise you will be eliminated at this point. Good luck to you all. Here is question number 10. David Soul is perhaps most famous for playing which TV detective? All 4 of the players who hadn't escaped have attempted this one. Have they made farewells or have they had an attempt at the question? And if they've attempted the question, were they right? Let's have a look at the answer and let's see what they said. It's Hutch of Starsky and Hutch. Hutch Hutchinson, Carr the 7th, I will accept that. That was down as one of my alternates. or not that, well, the full name, Kenneth Hutchinson was down as on my alternates, but Car, I am going to accept that and let you through. Inspector Morso, I will not. Columbo, I will not. And Starsky, wrong way now, cut that out. Good a guess as any. And I'm gone, Arden Fetz. Unfortunately, yes, that does mean you are gone. It is impossible for you to escape. You've failed to reach the target of 49. So for you, Arden Fetz, I'm afraid it is the end of the road. And it's lights out. So what started as 31 got whittled down to 13, and now just 11 remain to play the final. Congratulations if you made it this far. Ash is questioning how he's even still here, but he is. Well done, all of you, on getting through to the final round of the Escape Artist, where the rules I will explain shortly. For every life that you have remaining at this point, we will give you a bonus 2 points. Let's go to round 3 now. I need some more wine. It's far too exciting. I need some more wine. It was all far too exciting. I needed more wine. Oh, is there a mascot here? Hello, Mr. Mascot. Do come and say hello to the camera.
Hello to the camera.
Hello.
He's very camera shy.
Are you camera shy? Oh, who's a good boy?
I feel like I look like a villain when I'm holding it, especially
Like a villain holding the white cat. This is Aussie Cat, and he is very pretty, aren't you?
He's very unhappy about it.
Are you very unhappy about being held? And you not like being held? He's a Princess Regent of Flute. No, he's a prince. He's not a princess. He's a prince.
Yes.
How old are you, Aussie? Are you
And
are you 6?
And I am definitely not a princess or a queen. Hi, everyone who's saying hi to me. Hello.
Everyone's
Prince
saying hello.
Regent.
Oh, do you want to go? Do you want to go, boy? He wants to go.
Escape artist.
Right, we are going into round 3. Round 3 is Survive after that short intermission of cats and wine. Round 3 is Survive. The rules are exactly the same as before, except completely different. Now, when you answer a question, the first person to answer a question correctly will freeze their score for everyone else's score. You will start to count down. The only way to stop the countdown on your point is to answer the question correctly. You will now lose a point for every 1.5 seconds that the countdown is on, up to a maximum of 10 for these first few questions. Your lives work in a slightly different way as well. Your lives are not lives in the traditional sense, they are refires, which means if you attempt the question and you get it wrong, you will get a ping from the bot saying that's wrong. You may then reattempt the question up to 3 times over the course of the round in an attempt to find the right answer and stop the clock. Once you have exhausted those lives, you are not eliminated, but it does mean from that point onwards only your first answer will be accepted. Thank you very much for the follow, SW Yellowtail. How are you not following me? I'm not quite sure how that's a thing, but welcome to the fam, as it were. So the more points you've got, the more advantage you have, but remember, you can only stop your clock once someone has given a correct answer. You can only stop the clock by giving a correct answer. The first person to answer will start the clock. If no one gives a correct answer, then you will have all lost the maximum. As the round goes on, the drain rate will increase. So quick answers is what is going to count here. You can't be eliminated by losing all your lives. They are refires. I think everyone here has done this before in some capacity. If not, hopefully I've made it reasonably clear as to what's going on. The player with the most points at the end, or if we only have one survivor, they are the escape artist and they are the winner. Good luck to all of you. The rest of the input is basically the same. Whisper your answer to Persephone's Twitch bot. If you're wrong, the bot will ping you, and if you still have lives remaining, you may resubmit your answer, but for every resubmission you do, it will cost you a life, and when your lives are exhausted, only your first answer will count. Good luck to you all. Advantage is currently with Procyon Catane by quite some way with 89 points. That is a very strong advantage. Can he keep that advantage? We'll find out. Good luck. Here comes question number 1. With a total of 52, which living person has received the most Oscar nominations? Clive is in and wrong. And Holgamate has finally started the clock. Points are draining. Procyon Contain is correct. Everybody can have a refire. A few people have gotten wrong, but you may refire if you like. Meryl Streep, John Williams, Spielberg, Meryl Streep, John Williams, Meryl Streep, John Ford, Robert De Niro. The answer's being proffered. The correct answer that started the clock there was John Williams from Holgamate. And Procyon Contain, the only other person to get the correct answer in. Just looking down the list, nobody else going anywhere near that. Yes, one of my favourite pieces of Oscar trivia that I've somehow managed to not use in any quiz up until now. John Williams is the living person with the most Oscar nominations, 52.
Do you know his son did the voice of Simba in the original Lion King when they were singing?
Really?
When he was singing, it was his son.
Oh, that's quite a fun fact. I didn't know that. John Williams' son was the singing voice of Simba in the original Lion King.
Just in the Hakuna Matata bit.
Oh, there you go. I never knew that. What a wonderful phrase. And I just can't wait to be king, presumably.
No, just the adult one.
Okay.
Adult
Hakuna
Simba
It
when he
means no worries. Sorry, we're going to stop Hakuna Matataing. This is a serious quiz. Let's light you back up.
I got that from the commentary of the film.
Procyon Contain has still got the advantage here with 86, but Holgamate has managed to keep on to his points. Lots of points being lost there. Good luck as question number 2 comes in. Here it is. In physics, which word beginning with V is another word for capacity? Clive has started the clock. Car is wrong. You can refire if you like. And there's the correct answer. Procyon going for velocity, car going for voltage originally, and then finding the right answer of volume. Yes, volume is what we wanted there. Most people, in fact all people, apart from Procyon, eventually finding the right answer to that question. Clive starting the clock there, retaining all of his points. Procyon losing the maximum of 10 by not finding a right answer. Let's start you back up. Procyon still with the advantage for now, though a significantly reduced one. Holgamate and Samster both on 65 and not a million miles away now. Fingers on buzzers. Here comes question number 3. On a standard dartboard, which number is opposite 20? Keshi Head has started the clock. Clive going for 19, Lupine going for 15, Dogfish going for 9. Let's have a look at the refires here. 1, 6, 6, 2, 19, 12, 19, 9, 18, 15 were the answer that came in. The answer was 3. 20 is at 12 o'clock, 3 is at 6 o'clock. Ash going for it in words, and I'm rather glad that I put that in as an alternative acceptable answer. Keshi retaining all of his points there by starting the clock. Let's light you back up. So, after 3 questions, the drain rate increases. You will now lose 1 point per second for a maximum of 15 if you fail to give a correct answer. Procyon Contain still has the advantage, though Samster has tightened that gap down to just 6 points. Good luck. Here comes question number 4. What was the maiden name of the bride whose royal wedding took place on the 29th of April 2011 at Westminster Abbey? Now cut that out to start at the clock. Procyon Contain is wrong. And he's found the right answer. Middleton. Yes, Catherine was her first name, Procyon Contain, which was the first answer you gave. Her maiden name was Middleton. Well done for getting that. Now cut that out. Starting the clock, 41. And at this point, let's light you back up. Samster now has advantage on 63, overtaking Procyon Contain for the first time by a single point, but a point all the same. And Samster still has all 3 refires. So much to play for. 8 Minky is in a bit of trouble here, as is the Lupine one. They're down to their final refire, so if they have to give more than one answer, then only first answers will be accepted. And with 15 points per question incorrect, that is going to be a big problem, particularly for Lupine, who can only face 2 more maximums. Good luck. Here comes question number 5. In ancient history, the gods Horus, Apis, and Hathor were from which country? Samster has started the clock. Just waiting on Ape. And there he gets it on the second fire. Ash also taking 2 attempts to get to that question. Eventually everybody getting to the right answer of Egypt. Ash and Ape both falling into the trap at the beginning and saying Greece there, but eventually finding the right answer on a refire. Advantage is with Samster increasing his lead to now 2 points, a 2-point lead against Procyon Catane, who's on 61. Following on from Samster on 63, Procyon on 61, we come down to Holgamate, who's on 53. Bit of a gap, but much to play for. This is the last question where the drain rate is 1 point a second. Good luck, here comes question 6. What word is both the leader of the Cerulean City Pokemon Gym and a word used to describe the eyes of somebody having a tearful moment? Dogfish has started the clock. With few people still to answer. Now cut that out as given a wrong answer. Carl going for Surge. Now cut that out going for Weepy. Now cut that out. Originally going for Lacrimal. Keshi costing himself a life there with a typo which didn't get accepted on the first one. Missity, but hopefully not losing too much. Just 2 points being lost and the life as well, of course, for Keshi here for that typo being penalised there. Dogfish starting the clock, of course, it is Misty Eyed, or Misty, the leader of Cerulean Gym. Ash Carr now cut that out, failing to find the answer there. Let's light you back up. Something I didn't add at the beginning of this round is that if your points reach 0, then you're eliminated from the game and you're out. I always forget to do that. I'd like to think it goes without saying, but Advantage is now switched back to Procyon Catane, who is in the lead again with 57, Samster with 55, Holgamate with 49, Dogfish with 40, Clive with 39. That's to be said for the scores at this point, but it is now 1 point per 0.75 seconds up to a maximum of 20, which means Car the 7th, Ash. Just Car the 7th and Ash at this point are in dangerous territory. If they fail to give the correct answer to this question, they will be eliminated no matter what. 8 Minky has run out of refires, so only his first answer will be accepted. Good luck to all of you. Here comes question number 7. The national flags of Colombia, Sweden and Vatican City share which colour? Ash has started the clock. And everyone has finally found the right answer. Samster going for blue and then white and then finding the right answer of yellow. Keshi going for blue and then finding yellow. Now cut that out, and Procyon Catane both also starting with blue, costing them a life to get to that point. But Ash starting the clock retains his 11 points. But my goodness me, that has had a big change around for the scores. Let's light you back up. Holgamate is now in the lead with 48, followed by Procyon Catane with 44, and then Samster with 43. Dogfish has 39, Clive has 37, but no one has yet been eliminated in round 3. Dangerous territory is Ash, Carr, now cut that out. All stand to be eliminated if they can't find a correct answer to this question. Good luck. Here comes question number 8. Barbara Streisand, Walter Matthau and Michael Crawford all starred in a 1969 adaptation of which stage musical? 8 Minky is in and wrong. Procyon Catane has started the clock. Samster's found a right answer. Ash is out of time. Now cut that out, and Carr are out of time. On a clear day, you can see forever. West Side Story, Anything Goes, Sound of Music, Phantom of the Opera, Funny Girl, Yentl, and Funny Girl. All incorrect answers. Let me look at the history. Yentl, Funny Girl, South Pacific, Greece, Phantom of the Opera, Sunset Boulevard, Funny Girl, Sound of Music, West Side Story, Anything Goes, and On a Clear Day You Can See Forever. All incorrect answers. The answer we were after there was Hello Dolly. A bit of a devastating question there with Procyon Catane finding the answer. Samster has managed to retain as much advantage as possible. 44 now plays 38. Holgamate is still alive with 28, but unfortunately at the end of that question, Carr, Ash, and now cut that out. All of your points have been exhausted, and at this late stage of the game, I'm afraid it is the end of the road, and it's lights out. Keshi and Lupine just hanging on by the skin of their teeth with 2 and 4 points respectively. Dogfish and 8 Minky and Clive all in dangerous territory under 20. Procyon Catane on 44, Samster on 38, Holgamate on 28. Still much to play for in this last question where the maximum drain rate is 21 point per 0.75 seconds. Good luck. Here is question number 9. What is the second largest city in Poland? Samster has started the clock. 8 Minky is out of time. Clive is out of time. He did say bye-bye just before the answer ran out of time, but that wasn't the answer. Gdansk, and... oh, what's 8 Minky said there? That is a brutal typo. It really is. I didn't accept a typo before, but you would have had 10 points on that. And you didn't have any refires. So now the question is, do I want to condone that? I didn't condone a typo on Misty before, so I would feel slightly awkward in condoning a typo from 8 Minky, where the typo in this case has actually cost him the game, because the answer was Krakow. Yeah, I didn't let Keshi Head have Misty, and for that exact same reason, I can't let 8 Minky have this typo. If I'd let Keshi have Misty or Missity, then I could have let 8 Minky have Crackwow. Of course, the difference there is that Keshi Head only lost 2 points for Misty spelled incorrectly and a life, whereas 8 Minky has been out of the game. But it's because 8 Minky has spent his lives earlier on. I think I've got to be consistent. I'm really sorry, 8 Minky. I don't think I can go back and correct that after the fact. Krakow was the correct answer. Second largest city in Poland after Warsaw. And to be fair to Keshi Head, he is quite right. It might only be 2 points, but I didn't condone Misty, so I can't, or Miss City, which means I can't condone Crackwow, so to speak.
With great power.
Crackwow. And with great power comes great responsibility. So unfortunately, 8 Minky, Lupine, and Clive of Legend at this late stage of the game, it is the end of the road, and it's lights out. Oh, I feel dirty. I feel bad. I'm so sorry. Back in the game, the drain rate is now infinite, 1 point per 0.5 seconds. The only way to stop the clock on question 10 is to proffer the correct answer. If nobody answers a question after the first 15 seconds, all of your clocks will start automatically, and your clocks will not stop until either you reach 0 or you run out of points. Samster has got 1 refire, Procyon Catane and Keshi have got 1 refire, Dogfish has got 2 refires, Holger Mate, it will only be your first answer accepted. Good luck to all 5 of you. Here is question number 10. How many points would I get if I spelt the word masonry on a triple word score in UK Scrabble? Keshi is in and wrong. Samster has started the clock. Watching your clock count down, Procyon Catane, you've got 2 fires at this. Oh, 36 bracket. In fairness to Procyon Catane, he did have a refire there. Oh, that is another brutal typo. 36 was the right answer. And based on the theory that I've not been condoning typos, and because you left it so late, you didn't have a chance to use that refire. Unfortunately, Procyon Catane, no, I'm sorry, I'm not going to give it, because that's 3 typos in a row where I'm not going to accept it. Which means, on the very last question, 4 out of 5 players have been eliminated. The answer was 36, and unfortunately, Keshi, Procyon, Dogfish, and Holger Mate, it is the end of the road, and it is lights out. And we're sponsored by Panasonic at that very dramatic moment right there. Come back, camera. So, yes, Samster didn't have 36 points when that happened. So, at the end of that exciting round and the exciting edition of The Escape Artist, the sole survivor, and there is just the one this week, with 38 points, our congratulations must go to Samster. You are the Escape Artist. Well played, Samster. You are this week's Escape Artist for the first game, certainly. Let's look at the leaderboards and see where that puts you. First time Escape Artist joining the Lupine One, Now Cut That Out, Dave and Dan Peak as Escape Artists. Commiserations to Procyon Catane, who was ahead for a lot of that game there, but Just getting pipped at the post on a bit of a Scrabble question at the end there. Samster, very many congratulations to you. And I hope you'll join us for game number 2 to defend that title. Yes, we are going to have game number 2. Oh, excuse me, the wine is coming back. With a question pack courtesy of our friend. It's not really coming out, not in that way. A question pack courtesy of our friend David J. Bodicum, to whom I'm very grateful for writing these questions. So, in fact, I'm seeing this though. Procyon Contain said 36, but the message was received out of time. Okay, I'm going to look at that in a minute. Right, that is the end of the first game. I'm going to go to a break. I'll put some jazz on because I need to pop to the loo and set up for the next game. But thank you all for playing. Congratulations to Samster. Do stick around, and we will be back for game number 2. With questions from David J. Bodicum very shortly. You have been watching The Escape Artist. We'll be back for more Escape Artist after the break. Congratulations to Samster. You are The Escape Artist. Are we still alive? I did just click on something in the console, which might have been a thing. Okay, cool. I'll let you watch the credits. I'll shut up now. Welcome back to Game Night Originals, where we're going to be playing the second game of the Escape Artist, AFKB. If you want to come and join this game, typing into the public chat the lobby code. Thereafter, everything else is put into whispers to Persephone's Twitch bot. Anything else will be deleted by a moderator and will not be, more importantly, won't be processed by the game. So do come and join the game. AFKB is what you need. So congratulations to Sapster on that first game. I will update the leaderboard in due course. It'd be nice to get to the wide view tonight. Just going to throw that out there. Just throw it. Just poof. There it is. It's out there. Ben's J. Hello, Ben's J. That's a new name. Welcome to the stream. And bye, Ben's J. Nice to have you here. Cheerio. Do come back if you want to come back. It does work. Type in the code, you do come into the game. And he's back. Hello, Ben's J. Welcome. Make sure you can find Persephone's Twitch bot. Mogra, hello, Mogra. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Nice to see you. So this question pack has been written by our friend David J. Bodycombe, who is a man who knows all of the things. And it's we're very grateful to him for providing this question pack. It'd be nice to get to row 4. Yeah, there is a poll in the Discord at the moment as to, and the Discord, by the way, is right there, as to whether you want to watch the cube or the wall first. It's in the general chat section of the Discord. The wall is winning 5-3 at the moment, so if you're interested in that, if you want to go and watch Matt's stream, because Matt's going to be streaming directly after this stream, which you want to watch first, do go and pop into the server and have your voice heard. Likewise, if you've got any suggestions about the game for tonight, any feedback you want to hear, you can go to the suggestions section of Game Night and do chuck your ideas in there. I do read everything, even if I try to respond to everything as well, but even if I don't necessarily act on everything. Yeah, do go and make your feelings known. 32 people in the lobby at the moment, which is lovely. So what's happening this week? Well, we've got Quetz a bit later on tonight. If you're into video game music, you can go and watch Quetz at 2 AM or possibly 1 AM, 2 AM BST, over on his channel, twitch.tv/Quetzalcoatl87. Tomorrow evening, we have got Pinnacle Larder with our friend Tipster and Captain Waddles. Do go and join them from 7 PM over on his channel, twitch.tv/Tipster with a 1. Matt, I believe, is back after... No, Matt's not back. Matt is on hold at the moment for all of his... he's got a lot of refereeing duties that he's doing at the moment, so Matt's still on hiatus at the moment. I am back on Tuesday with Wheel of Fortune and... I don't know yet. I wanted to rest Family Fortunes because it seems to be... not everyone's favourite game, I don't know. The idea was to do a Fortunes double bill, but based on the survey that was polled, I don't know if we've just sort of exhausted it or if people just prefer straight trivia. So it's going to be Wheel of Fortunes with something else. If I can make something before Tuesday, then it'll be the something else. Not Deal, because Deal is coming the week after Car, and I'll say more about that in just a sec. It's a good idea, though, actually. Now you've said that, Wheel and Deal isn't a bad idea. And then make Countdown Stream 4. That would hang on whether or not I can make Countdown to it. To be fair, I made Blockbusters in 5 days, so I could probably redo Countdown without too much difficulty. The idea was to do Deal and Countdown and have a Channel 4 special at the end of the month. And Deal or No Deal moving on from here is going to be cash games of Deal or No Deal. So I'll be giving away your monies to lucky contestants, and I'm going to be doing that with our friend Ash the Bash, who is going to be being Noel, and of course, since I'm dealing with my own money here, I'm going to be being the banker for those streams. So that's planning for the 4th Tuesday of every month is Deal and Countdown. But Wheel and Deal has got a good ring to it, and kudos to Carr for coming up with that. Wheel and Deal.
Well, you can be a wheeler and a dealer.
I could be a wheeler and a dealer, thank you, darling. Though it does break... Yes, win Ben Lathbury's money. Thanks, Lupine. Though it does break the Channel 4 and the Fortunes double bill thing, and it would mean... Wheel of Fortune is definitely happening on Tuesday. Beyond that, I do not know. We'll give that some thought. Next, beyond that, Wednesday, Ash is here with probably Winning Lines, I think is what he said. So do go and check out Winning Lines on Wednesday night on Ash's channel. Go give him some love, and of course you can go join Ash's server as well, which is maybe even spelt with a D on the end of it. There you go. Go and join Ash's server and send some love over in his direction. Blockbusters, nah, second Tuesday of the month for Blockbusters car. Blockbusters and code is a thing. And then on Thursday, is Quizzy Dan back? Yes, Quizzy Dan. Is Quizzy Dan back? Yeah, let's not have any more spelling problems tonight. Is Quizzy Dan still away, or is he back this coming week? Dan's back. I'll punch his thing into the thing then. Not Quizzy Dan. Fucking spelling errors. Quizzy Dan and his bingo is back on Thursday night at 8 PM. So do go and join Quizzy Dan for his bingo. And then Ash is back vicariously on Friday night. It might be the wine. Yellowtail. I'm not saying anything. Yeah, I'll have another glass if you're opening it, baby. My wife's about to open the next bowl.
We're not alcoholics on this.
Can we what?
I said we're not alcoholics on this.
We're not. No, it's a weekend.
Problem.
Quizzing under the influence. I know. Aren't I awful, Matt? Ash is back vicariously with Golden Mind, which is being guest hosted by our friend Catnip on Friday night at 8 o'clock on Ash's channel. So do go and check that out. First episode was Friday just gone, and that's going to be continuing with this Friday. Next Saturday, I am back. I'm not quite sure what it's going to be yet, though. I think it might be time. Has there been enough of a gap between Google That's to bring back an episode of Google That? Maybe Danger Zone and Google That? Oh, it's every other... I beg your pardon, Ash. Sorry. Every other Friday for Golden Mine. So what's this Friday, then? If it was Golden Mine last Friday, then this Friday is... Ash will tell us in a minute. Don't know. Cool. Solid. I am thinking next Saturday is maybe going to be Danger Zone 2 and Google That. Some game is good. Danger Zone 2 and Google That. How does that sound for next weekend? Does that sound fun to people? I can't host outright, Ash. But oh, you mean on Friday for Ashes? That could be good. Suggestions for you, Ash. Yeah, how about Danger Zone 2 and Google That next weekend? Friday blankety blank. Yeah, Danger Zone 2 and Google That. There we go. That's next weekend. Next Saturday over here. Danger Zone 2, Google That. Come and play. That'll be awesome. And they'll bring the Purge back the weekend after that. Great. Right, that's enough plugging. Love some Google That. Yeah, I'm reluctant because there's only 12 people in the game, but it's always good fun. Anyone do Impossible? Ash does Impossible. Ash has got Impossible, Pum and Ben. I've not seen it for a while. Maybe you could talk to Ash about that. Hello, baby. I'm sure he'd be happy to look into it. Anyway, shall I bring back my Escape Artist layout? That'd be good. Needs a rework to include the entire... does it need a rework? That's the thing. Right, I'm going to count back down from 10, and then we're going to start the game. We've got 32 players. This is David Bodycomb's question pack. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time to lock you in. Let's play the Escape Artist. Round 1 is Initiate. You know the rules by now. You have got 3 lives. If you exhaust your lives, you are out the game. You must answer at least 5 questions. No, you must answer exactly 5 questions in this round in order to escape to the next. You can choose which questions you want to answer, and the point values are given up there in the top left-hand corner. This first question is going to be worth 3 points. The difficulty of the question is directly connected to the number of points you're going to get. Once you've answered 5, you are frozen out of the round. If you fail to answer 5 or it becomes mathematically impossible for you to answer 5, then you are eliminated from the game. Likewise, if you lose all 3 lives, you are eliminated from the game. For every life you have left at the end, we will give you a bonus point. Whispering your answers to Persephone's Twitch bot and keep your eye on the chat, because when the questions are there, the questions are live. Question orders, one thing that's not David's fault. Nope, that's done at random by the game, though they are still representative of the difficulty necessary. Very different point distribution this time, very much so, very different tactics. That last question is a 10-pointer. Be interesting to see if we've got any people left at this one. There were some harder questions at the start of the last round. This one, easier questions maybe at the beginning, harder questions at the end, harder questions in the middle. We'll see. Good luck to all 32 of you. Round 1 is Initiate. Good luck to you all. Here's question 1. Which letter of the alphabet is repeated 12 times in the title of a Crash Test Dummies song? It's a 3-pointer. Whispering your answer to Persephone's Twitch bot. Just 10 out of 32 attempting that one. Let's see what you said, and let's see what the answer was. It's M. Yes, the letter M. Ben ZJ going for B. Mogra going for A. No idea. I can't factoid this question, but yeah, apparently it's M. I like the idea of it being as well. Keshi. Not Keshi, Samster. I was looking at Keshi at the time, but talking to Samster. Apparently. Everyone getting that right, apart from Benz and Mogra. Benz and Mogra, you're going to lose a life. Everyone else, you've got your 3 points. That's light you up. Question number 2 is going to be worth 4 points. 4 points for this. Fingers on buzzers. Good luck. Here it comes. In poker, what hand is formed by a pair combined with a different 3 of a kind? It's a 4-pointer. $25 attempting this one out of 32, just 7 people abstaining. Let's have a look and see what the answer was and what you all said. It's a full house or a full boat or a house or one of the other many variants that David J. Bodicum had down, but yes, a full house is the answer we want. Everyone who attempted that one getting that question right, well played. You've got yourself your 4 points. Let's light you back up. On we go then to question number 3. Easiest question of the lot and just worth a single point if you get this one right. You've got to think about your point distribution because, of course, your points carry over. You want as many points as possible, but you also need to escape various things that you need to consider. Fingers on buzzers. Here comes question 3. Is the irrational fear of which unlucky number also called a baker's dozen? I could say this earlier. I practiced it. Triskaidekaphobia. Yeah. Triskaidekaphobia. It is. Triskaidekaphobia is the irrational fear of which unlucky number, also called a baker's dozen. Thanks for that, David. Much appreciated. 19 out of 32 attempting this 1-point question. Let's see what you said and what the answer was. 13. Everyone who attempted that one getting that one right, getting themselves a single point. Nicely done. On we go to question number 4. Let's light you up. Question number 4 is worth 9 points. Pum and Ben has got 3 correct. Is the closest to escaping at the moment. Though no one is in immediate danger yet, everyone has, not quite everyone, a couple of people are yet to score. Remember, 5 questions is what you are chasing in this round. Fingers on buzzers, good luck. Here comes question number 4. It's worth 9 points. Delisle, Réaumur and Rankine are some of the lesser used scales used to measure what physical property? Nine-pointer, 16 out of 32, exactly half of the pack attempting this question. Let's have a look and see what you said and what the answer was. It's temperature. Ben's going for hardness, Gruff Carlo going for weight, Matheref going for volume, Procyon going for freezing point. I don't think that's close enough. It's measuring temperature or heat, maybe, not necessarily measuring freezing point. I'm not going to accept that Procyon contain. Everybody else who attempted that getting that one right and getting themselves 9 points. Nicely done. Let's light you back up. At this point, no one is on the precipice of escaping. If you've only got 1 life left, though, it's just Ben's J down at the bottom. Ben's incorrect answer rather, will eliminate you from the game, so do tread carefully. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. Here comes question number 5. It's worth 6 points. The Warren Commission was set up in November 1963 to investigate the killing of which famous American? $26 out of 32 attempting this question. Let's see what you said and what the answer was. John F. Kennedy was the answer. J.F. Kennedy from Carr, Proves and Mogra I'm going to accept. because that is close enough for me. So car, JF Kennedy, let's go car and condone. Oh, let's focus on the screen. Condone. Matt, no, I'm not condoning that. Martin Luther King is the wrong answer. Prugs, however, I will condone JF Kennedy. And Mogra, JF Kennedy down there, I will condone that as well. Yes, JFK, John F. Kennedy, John Kennedy. Any variations on that are good. Lyndon Johnson and Martin Luther King, both incorrect answers from Matt the Ref and Score Count. You're going to lose a life. Let's light you up. Okay, we've got some interesting colours now. If you're one away, quite a few players one away at this point. 8 Minky, now cut that out. Prugs, Lupine, Carr, Holgamate, Pum and Ben. Any of the remaining 5 questions will cause you to escape from this round. Pick carefully, you want to maximise your points, but any of the next 5 will be good for you. If you require all of them, Dav3111, you need to answer all of the remaining 5 questions in order to escape. If you fail to answer any of them or you abstain, you will be immediately eliminated. If you're down to your last life, a couple of people, Matt the Ref and Ben's J, one more incorrect answer will cause you to be eliminated from the game. So tread carefully. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. Question number 6. This is worth 7 points. Good luck. Here it comes. The Mesozoic era consists of the Cretaceous, Jurassic, and which other geological period? This is 7 points. Mesozoic. Sorry, I may have pronounced that wrong. Again, exactly half the pack attempted this one. 16 out of 32. Let's have a look and see what you said and who got it right. Triassic was the answer we were after. Serial Quizzer going for Paleogena. Paleogena is not the right. Paleogene is not the right answer. So, unfortunately, that is going to cost you a life. Dav3111. Unfortunately, you did not answer, and you needed to answer that one correctly in order to escape the round. So, unfortunately for you, it is the end of the road, and it's lights out. First player gone from the pack. We are down to just 31. 3 players have made good their escape. 8 Minky, the Lupine 1, and Carr the 7th. 8 Minky with the advantage on 29. Lupine 1 on and Carr both on 27. Let's have a sexy pan, because why not? At this point, there are 4 questions remaining in the round. If you are 1 away from escaping, you're light blue. Keshi, Natter, now cut that out. Cetra, Prugs, Dogfish, Holgamate, Retrix, Pum and Ben, and Samster. You're all just 1 away from escaping. 1 more correct answer will cause you to escape from the round. Pick it wisely. If you require all of them, nobody yet. Nobody requiring all of the remaining answers. If you're on your last life, still just the 2. Still just the 2. Matt the Ref and Ben's J. Only 1 life, so do tread carefully. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. Question number 7 is worth 8 points. Here it comes. In which multiplayer RPG did the corrupted blood virtual pandemic attract the attention of real epidemiologists? Just 13 out of 28 live players attempting this one. Let's see what you said and what the answer was. It's World of Warcraft. I'm getting messages here. Serial Quizzer, Graphicarlo and Pum and Ben. I got the right answer from you, but it was received out of time. So do keep your eye on the chat, because once the bot says time is up, time is up. It's a new thing I'll put into the game, so I can sort of log chats if your answer comes in out of time. And Ben J said, laugh, would have had it, but the message was received out of time. Nice to know that that is working. We Like Shapes going for Fortnite, not the right answer, so We Like Shapes, you are going to lose a life. Everybody else who attempted that question gave me a right answer. No one being eliminated from this round, so let's light you back up. A few more players have escaped though. Keshi, Lupine, Dogfish, Carr, Natter, Holgamate, Retrix, Samster, 8 Minky, and now cut that out, have now all escaped the round with 3 questions to go. If you're on away, you're light blue. Quite a few of you. Any of the next 3 questions will cause you to escape from this round. If you require all 3, there's a few of you now. If you're orange and you're flashing now, you need to get all 3 of the remaining questions, the 2, the 5, and the 10-point question in order to escape. If you're down to your last life, Matt and Ben's. So Matt, not only And Ben, Matt and Ben's not only on their last life, but also requiring all 3 questions. Keep an eye on them. There could be trouble ahead. But with it, sorry. Let's go on. Question number 8. It's worth 2 points. Should be an easier question. Let's find out. Here it comes. What 3-letter word is both an enclosure for livestock and the term for a female swan? "15 out of 21 attempting that. 21 players still in live play. Let's have a look and see what you said and what the answer was. It's a pen. Buzzle Dan going for a bye-bye. Drew Wave Tom 1997. Drew Dave Tom. I can't see on the font. Sorry, Drew Dave Tom. Going for dough, also not the correct answer. Everybody else giving me the correct one. Unfortunately, at this point, we are going to say goodbye to Benz and Puzzle Dan and Drew Dave Tom, because it is now impossible for you to escape having either not offered an answer or offered the incorrect answer there. So unfortunately for you 3, it is the end of the road, and it's lights out. A few more players have now escaped. 15 in total. If you're dark blue, you have escaped and you're through to round 2. You can no longer answer questions in this round, but you are safely through to round 2 if you're 1 away. Quite a few people. Jay Turner, It's Oakley, Tyson Baines, Cetra, Mogra, Carlo, Anasep, Procyon Catane. Either of the 2 remaining questions will see you good to round 2, but it's a 5-point and a 10-point. If you require all of the remaining questions, you're orange. You need both of these next 2. Matt, We Like Shapes, Yellowtail, Serial Quizzer, and Score Count. You must get both of them right. And Matt the Ref, still hanging on with that last life at the moment and needing both questions. Good luck to all of you. Here comes question number 9. Medicated Rusty's Bumper Ointment is the principal sponsor of which animated character? Just 8 players out of the 13 remaining attempting this one. Let's have a look at the answer and what you said. Lightning McQueen was the answer. Yellowtail going for a sad face. We Like Shapes going for Wily Coyote. Serial Quizzer McQueen, that's good enough for the checker here. Unfortunately, that does mean at this point Yellowtail and We Like Shapes having proffered incorrect answers. It is now impossible for you to escape, which means you have come to the end of the road and it's lights out. At this point, there are still a handful of players left. 18 players have escaped, but 8 still remain and must get this question correct in order to progress to round 2. But it is the big one. It is the 10-pointer. If they get this right, they're going to put themselves in a strong position moving into round 2. And a reminder, for every life you've got left will give you an extra point. But if they get this wrong, they will be eliminated. I wish you all the very best of luck. Here comes question number 10. It's worth 10 points. Which dance of the Punjab Harvest Festival has a syncopated rhythm made by double-headed drums struck with asymmetric beaters? Well, not everyone getting an answer in. 5 out of 8, so 3 of them we know immediately are going to be eliminated from this round. Let's have a look at what the correct answer was and what you all said. It's Bangra. Bangra. Anasep going for pen. Serial Quizzer going for dal. Grufficala going for the rumba. Mogra going for the Macarena. So unfortunately, we're going to lose 7. Only Procyon Catane giving me the right answer to that question, giving myself a solid score of 35. Possibly even the high score going into round 2. It looks like it might well be. But for Matt the Ref, Tyson Baines, Score Count, Anasep, Serial Quizzer, Mogra and Grufficala, I'm afraid the journey does end here. It is the end of the road. It's impossible for you to escape. And it's lights out. So at the end of round 1, 19 players out of 32 progress to round 2. For every life you have remaining, we will give you a bonus point. Well played. Let's go to round 2. Round 2 is sustain. The target is 52. Your lives have been restored. Target for this round is 52. You must achieve a score of 52 in order to escape the round. The target is set by the highest scoring player plus 15. That's Procyon Contain. The reason it's plus 15 is because every question in this round has a flat rate of 5 points, which means even the highest scoring player must score 3 questions correct in order to escape. If you don't achieve that target, or it becomes mathematically impossible for you to achieve that target, you will be eliminated. If you exhaust all 3 of your lives, you will be eliminated. For every life you have left at the end, you will receive a bonus 2 points. However, once you've escaped, you may continue to answer questions. You are not frozen out as in round 1, so you can continue to escape, but of course the jeopardy is still there. So if you continue to answer questions after you've escaped and you run out of lives, you will still be eliminated. There are 19 players left. We're going to begin round 2. Every question here is worth 5 points. The target is 52. Good luck. Here comes question number 1. Which neo-noir comic book series by Frank Miller is also a nickname for Las Vegas? (14 out of 19), just 5 people abstaining from that question. Let's have a look and see what the answer was and what you said. Sin City, everybody who attempted that one getting the correct answer. Well played. Let's light you back up. On we go to question number 2. Fingers on buzzers, here it comes. I managed to avoid a drain by doing a death save without triggering a tilt. In a word, what am I playing? Again, 14 out of 19 and 5 players abstaining. Let's have a look and see what the correct answer was and what you said. It's pinball. Holger Mate going for poker, the only player to give an incorrect answer there. Holger Mate, you're going to lose a life. Everybody else got your 5 points. Let's light you back up. Procyon Contain is now 1 away from escaping, so 1 more correct answer, Procyon Contain, and you will escape from this round, though of course you can continue to answer questions in round 2. Fingers on buzzers, here comes question number 3. Microfilm in a statue, a race across Mount Rushmore and running from a crop duster. Which Hitchcock film? Just 9 attempting this one, 9 out of 19. 10 players abstaining from this question. Let's have a look and see what you said. It's North by Northwest. We've got 39 steps, dial M for murder, and the Maltese Falcon. All incorrect answers. Well done if you did get the right answer and got your 5 points there. It's Otley Prugs and Ardenfett. You are going to lose a life. Let's light you back up. So at this point, there are now a handful of players who are just 1 away. Procyon Contain, Samster, now cut that out, and 8 Minky, just 1 question away from escaping. Still no one escaped, but quite a few questions still to go. If you require all of them, Jay Turney, you need to answer all of the remaining questions in order to achieve the required 52 points. If you abstain or get one wrong, you will be eliminated at this point. Everyone's got at least 2 lives. Good luck to all of you. Here comes question number 4. What character of East European folklore gives its name to power that is consumed when an electric device is on standby? Just 5 people attempting this question. Very unpopular question. Clive, Abme, Dogfish, Jay Turner and 8 Minky all having a go. Let's have a look and see what you said and what the right answer was. It's a vampire. Vampire. Let's go to a pan so we can see what 8 Minky said. 8 Minky said Bluetooth. Clive said zombie. Jay Turner said bye-bye. Abme and Dogfish giving me the correct answer. Unfortunately, that does mean, Jay Turner, you have given me an incorrect answer, which means it is now impossible for you to escape, which means it's the end of the road and it's lights out. We lose Jay Turner from the game. Approaching the halfway point of round 2, and we still have no one escaped. However, we have still got 4 players, just 1 question, 1 correct answer away from escaping, and everyone has still got at least 2 lives. Good luck, target still 52. Here comes question number 5. Which ABBA hit is named after the type of spotlight used to follow the main performer at a stadium concert? 8 out of 18 remaining players attempting this one. Let's see what you said. Super Trooper is the right answer. It's Otley going for Spotlight, Carl the 7th going for Limelight, neither of which are correct. Everyone else giving me a correct answer, which means Car and It's Otley, you're going to lose a life. Samster and Procyon Catane become the first 2 players to escape. History repeating itself, perhaps. Let's light you back up. Yes, of course, Samster and Procyon Catane were in a battle of wits at the end of the last game. Are we going to have a repeat of that? If you're 1 away, you're light blue. Keshi Head, 8 Minky. Now cut that out. Just 1 away from escaping. No one require. Oh, I beg your pardon. Cetra, you do require all remaining answers at this point. There are 5 questions left. You need to answer all of them correctly in order to escape. It's Otley. You've only got 1 life left. 1 more incorrect answer will cause you to be eliminated from the game. Good luck. Here comes question number 6. What is normally being assessed when someone does the 5 S steps, namely see, swirl, sniff, sip, and savour? All 18 players attempting this one. I don't know if I gave something away when I went to have a drink during that point. Let's have a look at the answer and see what the answer is. It's wine. Wine or what have we got? Carl the 7th going for cooking of food. No, cooking of food is not the right answer. Senses Retrix not the right answer. It's Otley. I am going to condign. I'm looking at wine at the same time. I'm going to condign wone quality. It's Otley. Wine quality is good enough for me. Condign wine. Condign wone quality. It's Otley. That's good enough for me. Unfortunately, though, Retrix, Carl the 7th, and Cetra all give me incorrect answers. They're going to lose their life. And unfortunately for Cetra, it does mean it is now impossible for him to escape. So, having reached just over the halfway point, Cetra, I'm afraid for you, it is the end of the road, and it's lights out. A few more escapees now. Procyon Catane, Samster, now cut that out, and Ape Minky have all escaped. And Keshi Head, I beg your pardon, Keshi as well, has escaped round 2. Remember, you can continue to answer questions if you want to increase your scores. So for every correct, for every life you have left at the end, we will give you a bonus 2 points. If you're 1 away, you in blue, just the top row there, Clive, Abme, Lupine and Dogfish. Nobody requiring all. But a couple of people on their last life now. Carl the 7th and It's Otley. Do tread carefully. 1 more wrong answer will see you eliminated from the game. Good luck. Here comes question number 7. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse appear in chapter 6 of which book of the New Testament? ...14 out of 17 players attempting this one. Let's see what they said. It's Revelation. Exodus is in the Old Testament. Dogfish Acts is in the New Testament, Pum and Ben, but that is not where the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse come. And Genesis Nat is the first book of the Old Testament. Everybody else attempting that and getting that one right. Let's go to a camera pan because we haven't done one for a while. Revelation was the right answer. Wrong answers from Dogfish, Pum and Ben, and Natter. But we're not going to lose anybody from this round. So let's light you up. A few more players escaping there. A Minky, now cut that out. Keshi Head, Lupine, Procyon Catane and Samster now have all escaped. 6 players in total. If you want away, 3 questions left. Any of the next 3 will see you good for escaping. Holger, Mate, Dogfish, Abme and Clive of Legend. If you require all, It's Otley and Pum and Ben, you've got to get all 3 of these next questions in order to hit that target of 52. And if you're on your last life, Car and It's Otley, you've got to tread carefully. It's Otley doubly so, because you have got to attempt every question. Good luck. Here's question 8. In total, how many Grand Slam singles titles were won by Mark Philippoussis and Anna Kournikova? (11 out of 17 attempting that question. Yay, random number from Pum and Ben. Let's have a look and see what the answer was and what you said. It was 0, none whatsoever. Ardenfet's going for 3, Pum and Ben going for 12, it's Sotley going for 1. All incorrect. The answer was 0. Pum and Ben, Ardenfet's and it's Sotley all giving incorrect answers. And unfortunately that does mean, Pum and Ben, it is now impossible for you to escape. And it's Sotley, it is not only impossible for you to escape, you have also exhausted all your lives. I'm afraid for you two, it is the end of the road. And it's lights out. And off they go. Here forever. 8. I don't need to count you all because it says it at the bottom. 8 players have now escaped. There's a handful of you who are 1 away. You can have either of the next 2. Clive, Dogfish, Carr, Proogs. You must answer one of the next 2 questions in order to escape. Ardenfets, Retrix and Natter, you must answer both of the next questions in order to escape. And along the way, consider Carr and Ardenfets, you have only got 1 life left. So tread carefully. Good luck. Here comes question number 9. In 2013, which game show hostess was awarded the Guinness World Record for the world's most frequent clapper? Ten out of 15 players attempting this one. Bit of an obscure one, certainly as far as I'm concerned, but maybe you know more than I do. Let's have a look at the answer and see what you said. Vanna White. Vanna White. In fact, everyone who attempted this one giving the correct answer, so no dramas there. Well played indeed. Unfortunately though, Natter and Retrix, you didn't proffer an answer, so it is now impossible for you two to escape, so I'm afraid it's the end of the road, and it's lights out. See you next time. 11 players remain. 1 question left in this round. Proogs and Ardenfets. Both of you must attempt this question and get it right in order to escape. Everyone else, congratulations, you have already escaped. Though, of course, Carr the 7th could unescape himself if he offers an incorrect answer at this point. He doesn't have to play, he has already escaped. But, yes, if he does that, he will lose his bonus and eliminate himself. Everyone else, for every life you've got left, you get a bonus 2 points. So attempt this question if you like to attempt to get 5 points. Otherwise, you get 2 for those lives. Good luck. Here's question number 10. What word, coined in 1907 by Gellert Burgess, is a short promotional statement by the publisher printed on a book jacket? Both Proogs and Ardenfets have attempted an answer. 9 out of 13 in total. Let's have a look what the answer was and what they said. It's a blur. Processing contain going for forward, as opposed to forward, which is spelled slightly differently. But worth a punt to try and get an extra 5 points at the cost of 2. Both Proogs and Ardenfets have offered a correct answer, as did everybody else apart from Processing contain, who played that question. Well played. Let's light you back up. Proogs says a guess, and Ardenfets' first round 3. Celebrations all round. So, at the end of that round, 13 of you have escaped through to the final with your scores. For every life that you have left at this point, we will give you a bonus 2 points going into round 3. Well played. You've survived this far, but can you escape the game? Let's go to round 3. Round 3 is survive. Your points are now the time you have left to answer a question. As you know, for every as soon as somebody answers the question, the timers will become active. As soon as someone answers the question correctly, the timers will become active. Your timers are your points. Your points will tick down at the drain rate indicated in the top left, 1 point per second and a half, up to a maximum of 10 points for the question. If nobody proffers an answer by the end of the 15-second countdown, then you will all lose the default 10 points. Your lives are now refires. If you get the question wrong, the bot will ping you and you may reattempt the question, but the only way to stop your countdown is to either let the countdown run down or to answer the question correctly. So, that's how this works. If you run out of points, you are eliminated from the game. If you run out of lives, you are not eliminated from the game, but from that point onwards, only your first answer will be accepted. At the end of the game, the person with the most points is the escape artist for today, if anybody. There were 13 of you left: Clive, Keshi, Abmi, Lupine, Dogfish, Car, Ardenfetz, Procyon, Samster, Holgamate, Proogs, 8minky, and now cut that out. You have made it to the final round. Who will prevail? The advantage is with Samster, but there is not a lot in it. There are some very, very high scores here. I wish you all the very best of luck. Round 3 is 5. Here's question 1. A potential wonder material, graphene, consists of a... Samster has started the time. Graphene consists of a 1-atom thick layer of which chemical element? Just waiting on Clive. He's given an answer, but it's wrong. And Clive are going to lose the maximum there, saying iron. The answer was carbon. Samster starting the clock and retaining his advantage was 78. We'll play Clive. Let's light you back up. This is something I should have done at the start of this round. I'm going to get something else to drink because the tension is killing me. Stay there. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Oh, more wine. I can now relax a bit because there's more wine. No one touched the keys. I'm going to the mess hall to get more wine. My cable's all tangled. What are you all tangled for? That's untangle you. Whoa! There's a big raid from the Messy Coder. Thank you very much for the raid of 24. Welcome, Messy and gang. Lovely to have you here. How was the rest of the interview? And thank you for the follow, Retrix88. It's just a raid when I go AFK to get more to drink. Welcome, all of you. Lovely to have you here. We are in the final throes of The Escape Artist, which is a Persephone's Chair original game we played during Game Night Original. Thank you for the host, Toshi, as well. Unfortunately, you can't join at this point because we are in the business end of the game, but you are very welcome to stick around and see what we're all about here. We play Saturday nights and Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock, and thank you for the follow, True Anonyman. Lovely to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Right. Oh yeah, final call for the vote in Discord. There's just one vote in it if you want to watch the Wall or the Cube first with Matt post-stream over in the Persephone's Chair server, which is right there. Do go and join it. Right, fingers on buzzers, everyone. Advantage with Samster. Here comes question number 2. For those joining us, spoilers not in chat, please. Rebuilt in Jukasajavi annually since 1990, which country has a hotel made entirely out of ice and snow blocks? No one's given a correct answer yet. The clock is still off. And Car the 7th has found the correct answer. The clock is now on. You can refire if you have still got lives available. Throwing a lot of people through a loop there. Car the 7th at the last second, managing to start that clock by finding the correct answer. Lots of Icelands coming in. Iceland, Finland, Iceland, Switzerland, Iceland, Norway, Greenland, Finland, Norway, Iceland, Greenland. But Car finding the correct answer eventually, that was Sweden. Quite a few other players finding it as well. Not everybody by any stretch, and a lot of lives being expended on that question. Carl says he was looking this up for his question writing earlier on. Prior knowledge is a good thing of looking up things for things like this. Obviously not during game time, of course. Let's light you back up. Advantage is with Samster with 70 points, so Procyon Container's on 69. Giggity. Now cut that out on 67, though both he and Samster only have a single refire left. Likewise, Keshi on 67, and also with a single refire. This is still anybody's game. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. Here is question number 3. Also a Mr. Main character, what type of syncopal algorithm tries to solve a larger problem by taking the optimal choice at every step? Dogfish is in and wrong. Car is wrong. And we're all out of time. We've had Messy, Salesman, and something else. Let's go to a pan while I look at this. Only 2 answers being proffered there. The answer was greedy. I would have thought perfect. Really would have done. Maybe David can give us a fact check on this. Mr. Depth First Search. A greedy algorithm. That's not happened for a while. Nobody getting a question in round 3. A greedy Dogfish completely forgetting his comp science there. Going for a messy algorithm. But yeah, nobody getting that one right. So everybody losing the maximum drain of 10 points. Going to be no changes to the positions, but we're just getting a little bit close to that danger target of 0. Let's light you back up. Drain rate is now 1 point per second. Maximum of 15 points going to be lost per question here. Samster still with the advantage on 60. Procyon Contain just a point behind on 59. Messi's algorithm. Nice. Fingers on buzzers, everyone. Here comes question 4. Which cereal crop is roasted to give Guinness its distinctive colour and flavour? Lupine has started the clock. Still a few clocks on. Ape, you can refire if you like. Dogfish, you can refire. The answer is barley. Let's go to a pan. Rye, wheat, oat, grain, yeast. Barley, all being given as options. Correct answer we need there was barley. Options that came in wheat, rye, hops, oat, malt, wheat, yeast, and grain. Tricky question, but Lupine finding the answer barley and starting that clock. A few other people getting it right. Let's light you back up. So advantage is now with Samster, but only just 55. Lupine, no, I keep ignoring Keshi. Keshi has got advantage with 56, a point ahead of Samster on 55, who is a point ahead of Lupine on 54, who is a point ahead of Procyon Contain on 53. Procyon Contain and Samster were the two going into the last question of the final in the last game, eventually eked out by Samster, but could we be about to have a new champion or a returning champion in the shape of Lupine, who of course won the first game way back when? Witness me. Sorry, Keshi. You're so far away from me because I'm leaning over to the side of the chair. But it is, of course, anybody's game. There is only 15 points lost if you don't answer the question, and everybody can survive. Ardenfets at the moment with the lower advantage. Ardenfets and Dogfish both on 26. Good luck. Here comes question number 5. At which medieval battle did the outnumbered army of King Henry V of England, now cut that out at the start of the clock, Henry V of England defeat the forces of King Charles VI of France? Dogfish, 8 Minky yet to proffer an answer. 8 Minky's tried one and it's wrong. Dogfish not proffering an answer at all. The answer was Agincourt, the Battle of Agincourt. We've got some alternative options here. Hastings, Bosworth Field, Norfolk, Agincourt, Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Interesting thought there, 8 Minky, but not the answer we had on the card. The answer we needed there was Agincourt. Who started the clock? Now cut that out. Started the clock with Agincourt. Lupine, Carr, Prugs, Procyon Contain, and Samster all finding the right answer. Everyone else either not answering or getting the wrong answer. Let's light you back up. Question 6. This is the last point where the drain rate is 1 point per second for a maximum of 15. Dogfish, Ardenfets, you are now in sketchy territory. If you fail to answer this question correctly, you will be eliminated from the game. Dogfish, you have got 3 refires. Ardenfets, you have only got 1. Advantage squarely now with, actually it's a tie, Samster and Lupine both on 50. Keshi losing his advantage there down to 41. Procyon Contain now in second with 47. Now cut that out with 42. Here comes question number 6. The Great Gazoo, a tiny green floating alien from the planet Zetox, is an anachronism for the final season of which cartoon series? Keshi has started the clock. Eyes on Dogfish and Ardenfets. Dogfish has answered correctly, as has Ardenfets. Clocks are still on for Holgamate, Prugs and Abme, and their time is up. The answer was the Flintstones. Let's just refer to the incorrect answers: Superman, Futurama, Animaniacs, Futurama, and The Simpsons. The answer we need there was the Flintstones. Holgamate has survived, but only just. He's got 1 refire and only 3 points left. Likewise, Abme, 1 refire and only 8 points. Prugs, 2 refires, but 15 points. Haven't got that one wrong. Let's light you back up. By no means the scariest position though. Dogfish and Ardenfet's both down to 4. Dogfish with 3 refires, but Ardenfet has no refires, which means only the first answer will be accepted. Clive and Abmi both on 8 points. Advantage at the moment is with Lupine with 49. Samster is next with 48. Keshi's got 41. Now Cut That Out has got 41. The Now Cut That Out has got the 1 refire. Keshi doesn't have any. Procyon Contain has got 40, but has got all 3 of those refires if he needs to re-attempt any answers. The drain rate is now 1 point per 0.75 seconds up to a maximum of 20. So Clive, Abmi, Dogfish, Ardenfet, Holgamate, Proogs, you are all in dangerous territory if you can't find the right answer. 8 Minky, you will be in squeaky bum territory if you don't find the right answer, leaving you with 3 points. Good luck to you all. Here is question number 7. Which of the 7 countries whose short form name ends in Stan reaches the furthest south and has the highest population? Abmi is wrong. Dogfish has started the timer. Holgamate's out of time. Ardenfet's is out of time. Abmi and Clive Legend are out of time. Proogs is out of time. Number of refires happening there. The answer is Pakistan. Answers that came in: Kazakhstan, Afghanistan, Uzbekistan, adios. Presumably Clive. Afghanistan, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Kazakhstan, and Tajikistan. Let's go to a pan. Just out of time there. Unable to get that refire in from Proogs. Only a handful of correct answers there. Dogfish, who started the clock, retaining those 4. Lupine getting a right answer, retaining 49. Procyon getting a right answer, retaining 37. So we are about to see some eliminations at this point. It has been a tough battle up to here, but unfortunately Clive, Abmi, Ardenfet, Proogs and Hoglamate, your points have been exhausted, so I'm afraid it is the end of the road and it's lights out. Eight players remain. Keshi and Samsa have exhausted their refires. Lupine, 8 Minky, Now Cut That Out and Car have got a single refire. Dogfish and Procyon have got all of their refires. Advantage is currently with the Lupine one with 49 points. Procyon has 37. Samsa has 28. Keshi and Now Cut That Out with 21. Car 14. Dogfish 4. 8 Minky 3. This is still wide open. Drain rate is still 1 point per 0.75 seconds with 20 points the maximum. The vast majority of players will be in that. Actually, not the vast majority at all. Just Dogfish and 8 Minky and Car will be in that sweep if they fail to find a correct answer, but Now Cut That Out and Keshi will be left with a single point if they fail to find a correct answer now. Good luck. This is question number 8. Which everyday typeface character does not change meaning if you remove the first 6 letters of its name? Lupine is wrong. Now Cut That Out is wrong. Lupine is wrong again. And that is time. The second time in round 3, everyone has failed to find a correct answer, and that is, as Samsa was saying, oh F me, that's genius. It really is. Having looking at the correct answer, H and backspace were attempted. The correct answer was ampersand. You remove the first 6 letters, you get and, which is the same thing. Unfortunately, not finding answers for quite a few people there, which means actually it hasn't updated my due for elimination list. That might be a thing I need to look into, because it should have updated that, because Dogfish, Car the 7th and 8 Minky, you have exhausted your points. I don't know why it's not telling me that you have. Make a note, someone in the internal section. I need to update that because it's not updating my list. If we run out of time on a question, I need to make a note of that. Unfortunately though, Dogfish, Car the 7th and 8 Minky, it is the end of the road and it's lights out. Only 5 players remain. Keshi Head, Lupine, Now Cut That Out, Procyon and Samster. Now Cut That Out's got a single refire. Procyon has got 3 refires. Lupine has the advantage of 29. Procyon has 17. Samster 8. Keshi and now cut that out just a single point. It's almost guaranteed that one of those, if not both of those, will be eliminated on this next question. If nobody answers this question, Lupine 1 will win by default as the only player with enough points to survive. I wish you all the best of luck. Here comes question number 9. The DJ technique of reversing the crossfader to make certain scratches easier to perform is named after which household pet? Keshi sealing his fate there. Procyon Container started the clock. Samster's found a right answer. Lupine, you've got time to get an answer in. Not that one though, and we need to accept your first answer because you've got no lifelines left. No refires left, sorry. Keshi going for dog. Now cut that out, not finding an answer before he ran out of time. Lupine going for gerbil and with no refires. Was up against the clock there. Keshi, and now cut that out, you have run out of points. So unfortunately for you, it is the end of the road. And it's lights out. Advantages come back to Procyon Contain on this question. 17 points. Lupine has 9, Samster has 6. Procyon Contain has 3 refires. Lupine and Samster have none. As you know, as soon as somebody answers here, the clocks start counting down and the clocks will not stop until somebody proffers a correct answer. You have 15 seconds. After 15 seconds, if nobody has answered, the clocks will start automatically and count down until they hit 0, or you give a correct answer to stop the clock. 1 point per half second on this question. The clocks will count down until you give a correct answer, or they hit 0. You haven't got many points to play with, and if someone gets in there first, the clocks will start. To all three of you, a former champion, and a not quite champion, I wish you the best of luck. Here is question number 10. 5 centuries in the making. What completes this sequence? Italy 45 times. Poland. Germany. Lupine has started the clock. Samster is out of points. Procyon has attempted and gotten it wrong and run out of points. The answer was Argentina. David, can you explain that to me? Because I don't understand that. I read that question a few times. And I still don't understand it. Oh, it's the popes! Oh, that's very clever. That is, yeah. Because of course, Italian 45 times, and then John Paul II, and then Ratzinger, who was the previous pope, and then Francis, who is the current pope, who is Argentinian. Ralph, that is huge props to you for spotting that, and knowing the current pope is Argentinian. I would have known that after a little bit of thinking time. I'll come to you in a minute, Lupine. Unfortunately, Procyon Contain and Samster. Procyon, 2 games in a row you've got to question number 10 and faltered at the last hurdle. Samster, it worked out for you the last game, but not this time. Unfortunately for you two, it is the end of the road, and it's lights out. Your second, and off you go. Which means, despite using up all of those lives in the final, we have come to the end of the road for everyone. And Lupine, congratulations on surviving the game. You, for the second time, and the first person to do it for the second time, Lupine 1, congratulations, you are the escape artist. Good game to everybody who took part there, and a massive thank you to David J. Bodicum for that question pack. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for the cover. Pump Bet. It is a great game. I think it's only as good as the trivia that goes in there, so I am hugely grateful to David J. Bodicum. There are a couple of other people who submitted question packs, and they will come up in subsequent episodes of The Escape Artist. I do like to write my own because I do enjoy the game. It is good fun. But yeah, all great fun. Congratulations to Lupine there. That is it for this evening. You've had double The Escape Artist for Game Night Originals. It has been enormous fun. Thank you to all the new people for joining us. And all the people for coming back as well. It's been great to have you here. Do not forget that if you come and join the Discord, which you can do right now, right there, Matt the Ref is about to stream The Wall and then the £1 Million Cube at 11:15. So do pop your way over to the Discord. Matt is going to be streaming that live in the server in the general voice chat. So do go pop over there if you fancy watching some more game show action. Matt is going to be hosting that over in the server. That will be awesome. So thank you to Matt for doing that. Do go pop over there and hang out with him. Of course, if you want to come and join the server, if I've not already posted the link, which I think I just haven't, going to post it again. Do come and join it right there. You need to click the little green button on the bot. The bot is awake, so click the little green button at the bottom once it says you agree to all the rules, and then you'll be able to come and join us, hang out with us. We have a lot of fun, and lots of stuff happens in there. If you've got any feedback and stuff from tonight, do go pop it into the suggestions section of the Discord. But for tonight, that is it. You've been watching Game Night Originals with me, Royal Flush. Very many congratulations to Lupine on winning that first game, and congratulations to, I can't even remember who won the first game. Samster won the first game. Congratulations to Samster for winning the first game as well. Double Escape Artist. And again, many thanks to David Boddicombe for that second question back. If you would like to write questions for any of the games that feature on Game Night, you can go and download the relevant apps from the app section of the Discord. I always welcome community trivia, and it would be great to have that. I am back on Tuesday with Wheel of Fortune and something else. It might be Wheel of Fortune, Wheel and Deal. That sounds like it could be a good idea. I would need to talk to Ash to make sure that he's okay to come forward a week, and I would also need to rethink my schedule for week 4, because it was meant to be Channel 4 on week 4, so it was going to be Countdown and Deal. Wheel and Deal has got a very good ring to it, though. I'll give that some thought over the next few days. Look forward to hearing back from you, though, if you've got any thoughts on it either way for Game Night Classics on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Quetz is here a bit later on. Matt's here right now over in the server with the Cube and the Wall, not in that order. Quetz is here at 2 a.m. Tips is here tomorrow at 7 p.m. You've got Matt's away reffing, but I'm back on Tuesday. Ash is here on Wednesday with Winning Lines and back again on Friday. Quizzy Dan is, I think he said, was still away this week. I'm back next Saturday, probably with Danger Zone 2 and Google That. Google That is going to make a comeback. I'm going to do a music round. I'm really looking forward to that because Google That is awesome. But that's next Saturday, 8 p.m. BST. I do hope you can join me for that. For now, though, thank you very much for watching tonight. I've been Royal Flush. You've been watching Game Night Originals. Until next time, be absolutely splendid and wonderful to each other. Peace out, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Take care, and good night. This just in, Dan is here this week. So if you want to go and do some Quizzy Bingo, it's right there. Thursdays at 8.